Hey CBC nursery workers, I just wanted to provide you with a very quick training video just to be a resource to you to make sure you feel equipped and in the know on how to handle things on Sunday morning. So first off, I just wanted to thank you for being a part of this, right? It's amazing to be able to surround the babies and the children and the toddlers of our church with amazing volunteers, amazing adults who actually care about how these kids are raised. So the work that you do is making an eternal impact. You're being such a blessing to the families of this church, and even if you don't feel it on a specific Sunday morning, what you're doing matters so much, and I want you to know just how appreciated you are. We love you so much. A couple things to keep in mind is to keep an eye on the stock of supplies in here, like baby wipes and snacks and things like that. If you start noticing that something's getting low, please feel free to contact me so we can make sure we're getting those things ordered in time. The best way to do that is actually probably texting or emailing me. That way, if you're telling me in passing on a Sunday morning, if I'm busy doing something, that way it doesn't just go over my head and I forget about it. That's something I can look back at and say, oh, so-and-so let me know that we needed more baby wipes, we needed more Clorox wipes, things like that. We want to encourage you to be watching the service. We've got this TV back here right above me. Make sure you get signed on. You should be able to access through the Facebook app. You should see Clarksburg Baptist Church, and right before the service starts, you'll see that new live stream video come up. So we want to encourage you guys as much as you can while you're in here to be able to connect with the service and hear the preaching as well. If you can't do that on a Sunday morning, that's fine, and we encourage you to go back and rewatch those things through the week. I also wanted to encourage you guys, get to know your teammates, okay? Get to know your partners, the people that you're serving with. Some of you are on teams with people that you've been serving in nursery together for a long time, and some of you are with some relatively newer people. Get to know your teammates, because serving together feels really special when we're on the same page, right? When we have clear expectations of what I'm expecting of you and what you're expecting of me. And just when we know each other, everything seems to be better. So make sure you're communicating with your partners through the week and also in here in the nursery. It's a special thing to be able to serve together. So use that as a time to build those relationships. I wanted to remind you, if you're having trouble with a kid and you need to get a hold of a parent, right outside the nursery here at the kids check-in is our call system. All you have to do is press the number of the child and then hit call. If you need that, it will be in the kids check-in book that we have there. All of the nursery kids will be listed and they'll have a number next to them, and that's the number that their parent has of that buzzer. So you can check that, make sure you hit that button, hit call, and it's gonna alert that parent that they need to come check on their child. So don't hesitate to use that if you need to, or flag one of us down. You can always text me during the service, and sometimes I'm more available than others, but reach out to other people in the church, right? We're all on the same team here, so don't allow yourself to be in a position where you feel overwhelmed or like you're drowning in any way. So I also wanted to encourage you to make sure, if you cannot be here on a specific Sunday that you're scheduled, make sure that you're looking at that contact list on the back of your schedule. We've got contacts for every single nursery worker. Make sure you're having somebody else switch days with you, or maybe it's not even a switch and somebody just says, hey, I'll just cover that time for you and you don't have to worry about doing mine or anything like that. But make sure, if you can't be there, that you are reaching out to people and making sure that that day is staffed. Okay, and I would highly encourage not switching entire teams, but if say the rest of my team is good to be there and I'm not, I'm just gonna go look for one person and say, hey, will you switch days with me, or could you cover for me? If you ever have problems with finding somebody to cover for you as well, let me know, and we've never had a problem being able to find somebody to work and serve on a Sunday morning. So just share that with me and we'll make sure that we get things covered. So at the end of church, when parents are picking up their babies from the nursery, make sure that we're cleaning up in here. And that looks like taking Clorox wipes, wiping things down, maybe vacuuming a little bit, and also making sure that we cut these lights off. So one of the nursery workers should be the last one out of here. Make sure things are cleaned up, toys are picked up and put away, and that the lights are off before you leave the nursery. I think that's about all we want to cover for the nursery, your job is pretty cut and dry. You know, you're watching the babies. Just make sure you're staying engaged with them. Make sure you're not sitting in one of the, I know the rocking chairs are pretty comfy, right? But make sure you're not sitting in a rocking chair on your phone, disengaged from the kids. If you're not with a kid that absolutely needs attention, don't take that opportunity to just kind of sit back and do nothing. Make sure we're engaging with the kids, we're playing with them, we're reading to them, whatever that looks like. However whatever it looks like for you to be hands-on engaged with all of the kids in here on Sunday morning. Again, wanted to let you know we love you so much. The work that you do is so important, and you guys are absolute heroes and rock stars. We appreciate you so much. If you have any other questions or concerns or just ideas about how to make our nursery and our kids ministry more effective, let me know, and I would love to have a conversation with you on the side. But we love you so much, and we will see you the next time you serve.